mention not this past weekend, but the weekend before, we went out to celebrate Jeffrey's birthday.
Hey,
And even it felt because I wasn't sure going into it what the wedding was going to be like, how or not wedding, wow, but sorry,
oh,
your text.
Rixie said that. I clocked. I was like, I got
Sorry,
married again.
your text
Oh,
came
the
through, and I
text
saw
threw you
wedding.
off.
I saw wedding and said wedding at the same time.
I was like, I already got married. I was like,
No, no,
man,
no,
no.
sorry, your birthday
That's
weekend.
so
Just because
funny.
of
Birthday.
the group of people that was coming, I wasn't sure what to
Yes.
kind of expect and everything.
Yes.
And it ended up being more of a chill weekend than anything else.
Yes.
Mainly because
Which I mean,
obviously
I'm good
the
with that.
weather kind of played into that, but I actually
Yeah.
kind of liked the fact that it was kind of that way. Obviously, it would have been
Yeah.
nice for it
Like,
not to have rained as much as it did on Saturday,
sure.
but I still got our use out of the game room. We
Yep.
still sat around, we talked, we sat around the hot tub or
Yeah. Had a
around the
couple drinks here
table.
and
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
We got
still
to watch
fun. It was just a
flyers.
lot more low
Laid
key.
back,
Yeah.
relaxed, low key. Yeah, and it's funny because like leading up to the birthday week and everything like that, it's funny because like both Babs and Danny kept asking me like oh like what do you want to do that? I'm like I don't know like I just want it to be a chill week like as long as we have something to do in it like hot tub was an added bonus.
Yeah, especially with it being
I
covered.
was yeah exactly that was really nice because like worst case scenario I was going to ask everybody to bring his the canopy or whatever to
Yeah.
she brought that to Babs' 30th and it poured the whole time just like it rained a lot for mine but it wasn't covered. So he used that for like he did for
Mhm.
tailgating. So we used that and that worked out flawlessly. But this time around, it was completely covered. It was awesome. So no, it worked out well. Um, but I kept telling him the whole time. I'm like, I don't know, just like if there's like pool and darts and if there's a hot tub, there doesn't have to be. If there's cool, I'm good with that. Like that's all I need. Like I'm not looking for anything crazy. I just wanted like a nice long weekend with the group and everything like that, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what I
That's
got, and
exactly
it
what you
was
got.
freaking
Yeah.
awesome, and I loved it. Made a very memorable and questionable dinner with a lot of interesting stories. Some I shockingly I've never heard of.
Oh yeah, yeah. There were some fun ones in there.
Oh yeah, there were some good ones,
Yeah.
but no, it was awesome. You had a little bit of everything. We most of us got there Friday night, everything like that. Had a fire Friday night, so that was nice. Got to use the hot tub and
Hmm.
um yeah, other than that, we came prepared and like Danny brought her laptop for to do some birthday things for me the following
Yeah,
night, which
I
was very
remember
nice.
her saying to me like when I first got there, like things she had planned for you. Like, oh, I knew some of what you wanted to do
Yeah,
just photo wise and everything, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know she was going to do like the Jeff quiz or whatever.
that was
Yeah,
funny.
that was
I thought
fun.
that was
Yeah,
very insane. No, it was fun because I'd never seen that before. So
I didn't either.
um
It
yeah,
was
no, I
clever.
didn't.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was very clever. So
Yeah,
it was funny because at
and
one point,
rightfully so.
yeah.
Tommy won.
It was getting dicey for a minute because at one point one of our friends Sam she was crushing the quiz and it's funny because we've only known him for like 3 or 4 years
Yeah,
and obviously known Fitz my pretty much at this point my entire life. So at one point it was because she kept getting more points compared to Tommy because Tommy was answering much slower. And Sam was like boom, 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 answering here, there, and the other. But for Fitz, like he just kept like, oh, it's this one. So he wasn't fast enough.
yeah.
So at one point in the
And
quiz,
then near the end,
I'm like,
I think she
dude,
started getting some wrong answers, which led
yes,
Tommy
to
to jump
Tommy's
in. Yeah.
victory, yes. But I was like, you better come out on top. If not, apparently I might have a new best friend that I didn't know about. So I
Yeah.
was like, man. But no, thankfully, rightfully so, Fitzy won as it should be.
Yep. I believe they got in second on that one.
Yeah, no,
And
I mean,
then
to be fair, like you've
and
known
Megan
me
was third.
almost as
So
yeah,
yeah.
rightfully so. The three people have known me quite a while and everything like that, and you've known me almost as long as Tommy. So,
Yeah.
so rightfully so, you made the podium, so that's all that matters. So podium worthy.
Yep. I don't know where
But it
Brian
was awesome.
finished, but yeah.
Yeah, but dead last. No, I don't know where he finished.
It would have been great if he that would have been
Yeah.
hilarious if he did.
Oh, I would love that. Then again, like I could 100% see that. It's funny because at one point I was like, I kind of want to do this myself, and then someone made the comment like some way somehow like, what if you get it wrong? I'm like, and I don't want to play anymore. That's the only reason because we had one
Yeah.
extra spot. That's the only reason that I did not officially participate. I'm like, what if there's a trick question that like somehow I'm like, oh, it's definitely this, but Danny might have put a different answer for me. Like, oh yeah, there's that. I didn't think about
Yeah.
it. So I do not want to partake in that just in case.
No,
Yeah.
but
So
there were a few moments that stood out to me during that whole weekend. The
yeah.
first was pretty much because I got there first before everybody did on
Yeah.
Friday, and I go just to check, do
Yeah.
bring my bags in there, everything.
Just check the
I'm in the
place,
house
man.
for maybe 5 minutes or
Yeah.
so. I go out. If you want to know where Santa's reindeer go during the off season, it's Lake Wallenpaupack apparently, because there were at least in the picture I got at least 8 deer just hanging out in the
Minimum.
yard,
Minimum.
minimum, just
Yes.
hanging out.
Yeah.
I was in the house for maybe 5 minutes. I come out, I was like, "There's a
Hello,
bunch of deer out here."
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was going to get the rest of the
Yeah.
stuff I brought with me to put in like the fridge and
Yeah.
everything, and yeah.
But it was so funny because when Danny and I we got there next, your Tom's found I'm like, oh, interesting. And I looked, I see like 2 or 3 deer first, and I'm like, all right, whatever. But then I like really look, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, you're not kidding. There's like 10 to 12 deer here. Like it
Yeah.
was unbelievable. Like at least. And so I immediately sent a Snapchat to like the guys and anyone else who's a Lord of the Rings fan. And I just immediately sent the and Gondor or Gondor calls for it and Rohan won't answer meme. And just, but it was just all the deer just sticking around. It
Yeah.
was just so funny to me though. But
And they're just
yeah,
and they
they
didn't
were
care
just
about us
chilling
either.
there. No,
They stared at
yeah,
us. They're like,
yeah.
huh,
They're
you
just
guys
like,
are here.
oh,
Yeah.
look at these bunch of idiots over here.
Yeah.
So it was very
Yeah.
funny though. But I said that was
Yeah,
something
that was a
to
good
highlight
one.
real
And
quick.
even though it rained, we were still able to do a fire the first night.
Yeah, which I was surprised by, to be
Yeah.
honest. It worked out well, so that was nice, and it
But
it was a nice little
my
spot.
favorite
So
moment during that was while we were sitting around the fire, just sharing stories, doing it as we do. You're telling the story about how you guys broke into the windows or whatever, and you pointed at the house saying, the window's like, actually, it's not like that window.
yeah, no, because I was
And
trying to I was trying to emphasize how small this one window is. Some of my friends during college jumped through to get into a house fire or whatever. But I realize as I'm in the middle. Have you ever caught yourself before where like you're in the middle of telling a
yep.
story and you realize what you're telling is a bad example? Like, and you know what? The more I'm saying this is a really bad
Yeah.
example. So I was trying to. It was a regular size window. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is a really bad example. So I'm looking around and I was oh right. I was like, that window at the house that we're staying at. Like that's more
Yeah.
like it.
And while
And
this is
you
happening,
boys just
Tommy,
started.
Lucas, and I think Brian, so we're just
Yeah,
dying laughing.
yeah. And so
Dude, that window
like
is like nothing like that at all.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's literally like half the size of the window you're talking about. It's just yeah. So if Lucas before did not understand me as a human being, that is the definition of me.
Oh, yeah.
And so he now truly has seen what I am like in my element with
Yeah.
with
That,
you guys.
that
So
was great. But that was pretty much what we were doing around the fire, is just kind of
yeah, just
sharing.
catching
A
up.
lot of
Yeah.
sharing like college stories, just for some reason.
I mean, hey, there's nothing
There's
wrong with
nothing wrong
that.
with it.
Just
I don't know how we
yeah,
ended upon that conversation. We just kept
it
talking
just
like,
happens. Yeah,
yeah,
college stories happen around fire pits. So.
yes.
You're right. But so
That was one.
that was sadly very memorable
That
for
was
all
a
the wrong
very,
reasons.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
very funny, but
It was.
yeah,
The other one,
yeah.
also the other thing, and Jeff's not wearing it. Your wife did bring a
Hey,
shirt that everybody signed.
yes, yes. She did have to edit one person's comment because they wrote something I'm not able to repeat on the shirt on this podcast, but they made little vulgar comments and vulgar drawing on it. So we'll just leave it at that, and just they'll remain
Jeffrey,
nameless. Yeah.
it's a minion. What's so offensive about it?
Matt's very offended by minions for the record. But it was a very cool shirt though. It was like everyone. It was like my 30th birthday or whatever, and like please sign, and everyone got different color Sharpies with their name
Yeah.
or nice little notes. But what started the whole thing was Annie wrote a very sweet message. It was like love you to the moon and back kind of thing, and then it was probably Brian. I think actually I think
It
I
was
took a
Tommy.
picture of it. It was Tommy
It was Tommy, and
who
then Brian
Tommy
wrote under
started it.
his. Yeah.
Actually, I have it here. Tommy goes, I love you more if you were on the moon. And then he goes, love Tommy. Then Brian goes, tonight we steal the moon. P.S. Go Birds love Brian. And then he drew a perfectly good minion. Like, look at that.
Yeah. I thought that was Megan who did that.
No, you're right. Yeah. And then Matt wrote next to it, "Minions suck." So it's pretty
Yeah.
fantastic. So
And the guys of the group, at least, did a
yes,
nice thing for Jeffrey, and he is
very
wearing it
nice.
for those who are just listening to the audio. It is a Flyers jersey, and
There
to
you
my
go.
knowledge, I don't remember the Flyers getting a new captain, but
Yeah,
yes, for those who can't see it, it is a Flyers orange jersey with the number
with the
96.
captaincy.
Yeah, captaincy, and the nameplate says Quake on it, and
Sir,
96.
yeah, because 96 is obviously my favorite number,
Yeah, that's what we're all going with. Yep.
and no other reason.
Mm-mm.
None.
Well,
No,
yeah, what other reason would there be? Yeah.
yeah.